Hi, welcome to London Football Down Under. My name is Nick, and London is red.
My name is Sam, and London is blue, mate.
Today we're going to go through the Game Week 1 preview for the new 2025-2026 Premier League season. We're excited for this season. Let's get into the first game of the weekend,
Yep,
Sam.
let's do it. So first fixture is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Now, obviously, Liverpool, the Premier League champs, and they've upgraded a lot. And up against a Bournemouth who has pretty much lost their whole defense.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool will win 3-1.
Yeah, no, I agree. Bournemouth have been depleted, and Liverpool have strengthened after winning the Premier League last season, so
Yeah.
it only makes sense that they'll dominate that game. They're at home, opening game of the season. I think they'll smash Bournemouth. I agree, 3-1.
3-1, okay. And then next, we've got Aston Villa versus Newcastle at Villa Park.
Ooh, good game.
Now, I think both teams are in quite similar positions. I think both teams, a lot of people have in 5th and 6th sort of areas.
Yeah,
and
they're just
predictions.
out of that top 4, aren't they?
Yeah, obviously Newcastle losing Isak, which is massive. But besides that, I think they're still solid. And Aston Villa's looked good in pre-season. They haven't lost too much, which is good. So I think it'll be a solid 2-2 draw. I think they'll both.
Yeah.
2-2 draw.
See, I think Isak, the question marks around Isak at the moment at Newcastle will really play into this game.
Yeah.
And also, the home advantage in the first week of the season is really important.
Yeah.
Aston Villa were really good at home last season.
True.
I feel like they're going to nick it 2-1 to Aston Villa.
All right. And then next we got Brighton versus Fulham. Brighton home. Now, obviously, again, two teams I feel like are in very similar positions. They're both, mid-table teams, sort of climbing a bit higher in the ladder recent seasons. But it's a close one. But I think Brighton will nick a 1-0 win.
Yeah. I mean, I think both teams have had all right pre-seasons.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of the game where they're both mid-table. They're going to fight it out. But at the end of it, they're just going to come out equal. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw, okay.
Yep.
Then next we got Sunderland versus West Ham. Now, obviously, Sunderland is actually, they've impressed me, and because they've been very intricate with their signings, like for example, Granit Xhaka, which experience in the midfield, I think it will help them a lot. And just in general, their signings have been well. So I think, but West Ham, they're just experienced in the Premier League, right? I think West Ham will win 2-1.
Yeah, I do think it'll be a close game, but West Ham obviously being the Premier League club, established Premier League club, should definitely get the win over them. West Ham haven't done that much business, but they did a lot of business last season, which is.
I do think Bowen will have a good season.
Yeah, so even though Sunderland made great signings, I just think they're still going to be in a relegation fight, and this is where West Ham will want to get points. So
for sure.
I'm going to go for 2-1 to West Ham as well.
All right. And then next we got Tottenham versus Burnley. Tottenham home. Now, obviously, Tottenham, the Super Cup just happened. They just lost to PSG on pens. That was quite funny. Classic Spurs. But Tottenham, Burnley. Burnley are very defensive from the Championship, but Premier League's going to be very strong attack, a lot stronger than the Championship. And Tottenham, I think under Thomas Frank, they're going to be a lot more solid with still having a decent attack going forward.
Yeah.
With the likes of now Kudus in, which I think is quite smart. So I think Tottenham will get a 1-0 win.
Yeah, I don't think they'll smash Burnley, but Burnley set a record last season for the least amount of goals conceded in the English football leagues. So they are good defensively, but stepping up to the Premier League is different gravy.
Yeah,
and
physicality and everything.
Tottenham at home, they'll want to get on a good start. I do think it'll be close. I'm going to go for Tottenham 2-0.
Tottenham 2-0, okay.
Yep.
Then next we got Wolves versus Man City. Wolves home. Now, this is honestly my easiest prediction out of all the games. I think Man City will destroy them 4-1. I've actually got Wolves as the one team who's going down relegation. So that obviously we're in the Premier League last season. So yeah, I think Man City beat them 4-1. They took Ain't Nori, which was one of their best players. Wolves have also lost Cunha to Man United. And they're still an okay squad, but they just lost a lot. So I think Man City will beat them 4-1.
Yeah, I do agree. City are going to just wipe the floor with Wolves.
Yeah, I don't think it's close.
Yeah, like Man City last year was kind of a
reset
for them.
Yeah.
But they've signed some good players this year.
Yeah.
Like Reinders is essentially the Rodri heir to the throne. Not that they're going to get rid of Rodri or anything, but obviously he's injured.
Yeah.
And then they've signed all those attackers last year, like Mamouche and stuff.
Yeah.
And
a lot of rotation.
Wolves just, they're degrading, I think, in the Premier League.
Yeah,
other teams are overtaking them, so I do agree it's going to be City all the way. I'll go for a 3-0 win to City.
3-0 win. And now a big game, Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Now, obviously, Crystal Palace, they've had a solid preseason, beating Liverpool in the Community Shield. People can say it's a glorified friendly, but at the end of the day, like for Crystal Palace, that is huge.
Oh yeah,
like especially winning the FA Cup last season, now winning that against Liverpool as well.
Yeah,
very good. As long as if they can keep Eze and Guehi, I think they'll do very well for the rest of the season. But they could be going, but we'll see. But I think Chelsea's preseason, like the FIFA Club World Cup, the performances we had, especially in the grand final against PSG, Cole Palmer, he'll keep creating big chances for actual strikers to score now. We don't have, we still have Jackson, but he's not going to play. We're going to have Joao Pedro and Liam Delap. We can actually score goals now. So I think Chelsea will comfortably win 2-0.
Yeah, I do agree. Chelsea are the better team here, but Crystal Palace can put something on Chelsea, but
they definitely could. Yeah.
See, Crystal Palace haven't done a lot of transfer movement.
Yeah.
Chelsea obviously have done a lot, and it's actually been really good for them. But yeah, Chelsea different gravy at home. I'm going to have to predict a 3-1 win to Chelsea.
3-1? Okay, yeah, I can see that. Then next we got Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, Nottingham home. Now, Brentford is another team that has lost a lot, actually. They've lost their really good manager, Thomas Frank. They've lost Norgard to Arsenal. They lost Mbumo to Man United. And Wizards looks like he's leaving as well. They still got an okay squad. Wisa, sorry, yeah. They better pronounce it. They still got an okay squad, but they're going to be lower this season for sure.
Yeah.
And Nottingham Forest, I've heard people say Nottingham Forest won't do as well next compared to last season. They'll go a lot lower. I don't really see that. They still have a solid defense. I think still got Chris Wood, who I still think will bang in goals. And they've only lost Alanga, I think. It's their only sort of big player they've lost. So I don't see it.
And they've had Morgan Gibbs White re-sign as well.
Yeah, so I think Nottingham Forest will win that 2-0.
Yeah, I think this season it depends on how Nottingham Forest handle the European football.
True, that's something I think about. Yeah, not European at the same time. Yeah, true.
But I think last year what we saw from Nottingham Forest was they're a consistent team.
Yeah.
And they're going to be consistent in the Premier League, hopefully, regardless of the European football.
Yeah.
But I do think that Brentford will give them a bit of a fight. I think this could be a stalemate. I'm going to go 0-0 draw.
Okay, I see it. The next big game, Man United versus Arsenal.
Game of the week.
Now, Man United, they're obviously still trying to get a midfielder and a goalkeeper. If they can do that, I think they're very good on getting top 6 this season. But obviously, they're looking at Donnarumma for goalkeeper, then centre mid. They're looking at Belieber, which hopefully they can get it. But if they don't, then it's a struggle in the midfield. But their signings up front now, Mbumo, Cunha, and Sesko.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think Man United have to do solid this season. With Amorim, he has no excuses now. They should do better.
Yeah.
I've seen the project from Chelsea when they were really bad to getting better. He has to get it right this season.
Yeah.
And I think he'll get some better results now. And Arsenal, though, Gyökeres, obviously, striker. I'll let you talk more about him, but you know how Gyökeres is. He scores goals. So
Mm.
I think Arsenal will still get a draw, though. First game, rough against United at Old Trafford. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I mean, always going to United away is always scary.
Yeah.
It's never a foregone conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've strengthened just as much as Man United have, I think.
Yeah.
But Man United were coming from a lower spot in the table, right? So
Yeah.
they really needed to invest more. And I think United this season, there's two ways they could look at it. They could say, all right, we're going to just slowly try and progress back to where we are. Let's aim for just European football. Or they could say, no, we're returning back to the glory days, Champions League football or nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to be the latter. And Emery could possibly be sacked before the end of the season if he doesn't achieve that.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
So with all this pressure on the game, it's really hard to think Arsenal will win pretty easy. But as an Arsenal fan, I've got to have
you should think they win. Yeah.
I've got to have the faith that we'll win. And first game of the season, so important to get 3 points. We can't be drawing games like we did last season.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to stick with the 2-1 win to Arsenal.
2-1 win?
Yep.
Okay.
Gyökeres is going to have to score.
Yeah. If Saka keeps going as well, they'll do great. And then last but not least, we got Leeds United versus Everton at Leeds home. Now, Everton, I think, will be the surprise package this season. I think they'll get like mid-table, like the 10th round. I reckon they'll be a lot better.
I think they're the most impressive or the most improved club since last year.
Like, I'm actually thinking back to my predictions now. I think I had them like 15th or something still, but I'm now starting to think they should be a bit higher. Like,
they just signed Jack Grealish.
They've just got Jack Grealish on loan, who I think he's going to go back to his Aston Villa form now. I think City it just wasn't right for him.
Yeah.
I think Ndiaye is a solid attacking player for them last season. I think he gets overlooked. I only saw him until I looked at FPL. And their solid defense, highly concede goals. Obviously, Pickford, we know how good he is. Like, they keep a lot of clean sheets. Yep. I think they'll comfortably win this against a promoted side, Leeds United. I think Everton will win 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I do think there's a possibility of a draw here, but like you said, Everton are the bigger club.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the games that Everton will want to win to get points.
These are the exact games they should win. Yeah.
Obviously, we think they'll be better than relegation, but the primary objective for them is to stay out of relegation zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Jack Grealish and stuff, they should create way more chances this season.
Oh, for sure.
David Moyes will work more magic into the team. I think, it's only right that Everton get the win.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with, 1-0 win Everton.
1-0 win Everton as well. And those are the predictions. Let us know what your predictions are in the comments down below.
And yeah, guys, we'll be starting a SUPERBRU Predictor League for the Premier League.
Yep.
So we'll put the code in the description below. Join that. And just give us your thoughts on the first week of the Premier League.
Yep.
And yeah, other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Stay tuned for more content. Peace.